I am live. I said I'd be coming on, so here I am. Come out wherever you are. Come join me at the garden just for our Sunday afternoon chat. How's it going? What's going on? How are you? How's life treating you? What is going on? I want to know. I want to hear. I want to hear. How are you guys? This is my favorite day, my favorite part. Coming out here live just to chat with y'all, see what's going on in your world. How you doing? What's happening? How are you doing in your elevation journey? Do you feel elevated? People always ask me that. They're like, do you feel elevated? I said, well, yes. Some days not as much, but yes, I keep working the plans and woohoo. Tell me questions, concerns, comments. If you've watched the videos, what's going on? What are your thoughts? I want to know. I want to support you. I am here for you. That is the premise of this. My time to share, to give back, and to communicate, to connect with y'all. I love connecting with you guys and see what you're up to, what's going on in your wonderful world. As you've seen some things going on in my world. If you haven't seen, one of my dear friends got crowned, and she was in a competition and won that. I was elated. I was like, yes, yes. I was screaming at the top of my lungs, excited for her and just cheering her on. So it was fun. I had a blast. I had a blast. I had a blast. But how are you? Where are you? Where are you? Put in a comment where you're seeing me. Where are you watching from? And yeah, let's chat. Let's talk. I know you guys like it when I come out to the garden. Your favorite part as well. Some of you have commented that you just enjoy it. So it's good to share that and be out here. Birds are chirping like they usually do. They join us. They're kind of part of the conversation, part of the Sunday live chat. So yes, there's a lot going on. We are in June, well into the 6th month of 2025, and I'm excited about it. I'm excited. I'm excited about my journey. I'm excited about your journey, whatever it's been for you, however it's been, what's happening. I'm excited for us to grow, surpass 500 this month of people that's in a journey of elevation. Hello, hello. And growing and thriving and being elevated. How are you? What's going on in your world? Where are you? Where are you watching me from? I want to know. I want to connect and see how you guys out. Hello, Alan. Hello, hello. Hi. Welcome to the live from India. Come on, that's awesome. Welcome to the live. I'm letting people know. Let's get things situated. Let's get all connected. So yes, I'm excited. My day is going phenomenal. It's been a great day. It's been awesome. If I kind of go quiet this week, I'm planning a trip. I'm gonna be going away, so I'm excited. There's a lot of good things happening. It's all good. It's been a busy day, but I wouldn't skip coming out here just to chat with you guys. That's kind of part of my Sunday theme of coming out and just connect with you, see how you're doing in your journey of elevation. It's a great journey to be on. If you haven't gotten on it, hop on. If you haven't joined the movement of elevation journey, join on. Let's do this. Let's elevate. Let's thrive. Let's make our days, our months, our years here on earth phenomenal by elevating to the highest version of ourselves. That's the goal. That is the goal. That's always the goal. I'm excited. I'm excited that you're here joining me. So what's going on? Any topic, concerns? I know I've been talking a lot about, starting from the finish line. There's been a few videos. I think I'm in the fourth one on that. So if you haven't checked it out, please go back and do so because, boy, it's a game changer. It has been for me. Assuming what I want to see and standing there and knowing that, my words are not just words that I'm uttering. I'm thinking about it, I'm processing it, I'm seeing it, I'm putting myself there, I'm feeling it, I'm present in that space of completion, and seeing the transformation that comes with that. It's been unbelievable. If you guys aren't familiar with Neville Garden, just look up some of his work, because a lot of that, I emulate a lot of the work that he does, because I've learned a lot of those things as well, work from that he has done. I mean, there's a lot of phenomenal people that I do follow and just have learned from, but his work definitely stood out to me. So definitely something for you to check out. Mary Morrissey is phenomenal as well. I'm a student of hers, so a lot of incredible work as we take the time to get to know ourselves. It's phenomenal. And I usually, just to reset myself, I go take a deep breath, and I want you guys to do that when you feel like, I don't know, starting from the finish line, how do I go about that? Just start with a breath. Take a nice, clean, deep, cleansing breath, and inhale and exhale slowly, you know, inhale, exhale slowly out of the mouth. Just really take a deep breath and recenter, refocus yourself. You have the power to do that. Do that. When I learned that, it was a game changer for me, because I learned in the space of chaos or whatever's going on, I can just refocus myself and just not just go with whatever's going on and let that take over my power, but I can refocus and just relax. I'm okay. Everything is okay. I'll be fine. And I can just refocus and move forward. So allow yourself that, especially when you're in a journey of, what, I want elevation in my life. I'm a stand for elevation. I'm starting from the finish line. I'm going to do the things. I'm going to put myself in a place of, it is well, it is done, it's complete, nothing is missing. When you're using languages like that, when you're standing from that place, it could be a bit overwhelming at times. It could be a lot, because that's not how everyone sees things. People aren't starting from the finish line. They're like, yeah, whatever, I'll go with whatever happened. Well, no. If we go with whatever happened, we're just going to get whatever result we've gotten. And if you're up for something different, then you have to process things and do things differently. And I'm here to encourage you to do that and stay with that. Stay with that work. Don't give up on it. If you see something, the end in mind, go to where the end result is. When you envision that end result, whatever feeling you have, whatever, contentment, whatever peace, whatever comes to you, go back there. Make that a daily habit. And I'm telling you, it will not happen overnight. It doesn't happen easily. It's a process. How am I? I am well. I am well. I'm excited. I'm grateful. I feel a sense of accomplishment. 6 months into the year, there's been a lot of things that I've wanted to have happen, and I'm seeing them. So I'm excited. I am excited. Hi, hello. Good to see you. Good to have you connect with me here on the live. It's good to have you connect with me here on the live. What's going on with you? How is life treating you? Are you starting from the finish line? Are you taking those nuggets of information and create from there? Good morning. It's good morning. It's afternoon for me, but good morning to you. Good morning to you. It's always a place of empowerment. If you have questions, leave them in the chat, because I want to make sure that we're able to connect in that way and be able to use your time wisely, because it's your time as well, and I want to be respectful of it and use it wisely, so that way you can have your questions answered, you know. And if you haven't liked, go watch the videos and subscribe. Be part of this movement community of starting from the finish line. Don't give yourself any excuses. If you haven't done so, you got time. We're 6 months in. Hop on in. and tell yourself, you know what? Starting from today, I'm going to generate that in my life. I'm going to stand in that space of starting from the finish line, the end in mind. Not what's happening to you, but directing, seeing, okay, what would I like to see? You know, as children, we used our imagination regularly, vividly. We think about things, we dreamed about things, we overcame things, and but as adult, we stifle that. You know, we tend to hold back. One of my mentors was sharing with me, you know, in regards to this fisherman. There was a group of fishermen, and they were fishing and stuff, and one of them, you know, kept getting fishes that, you know, were yay big, but he had a mark. You know, if they went this way, he wouldn't take them. But if they were this big, he would keep them. And they're like, what's he doing? He's throwing out the big ones and he's keeping the little one. Hello, make it make sense. Um, and come to find out afterwards, someone approached him. He says, well, I have a pot, and it's yay big. So could only get, you know, fishes that's that big. And it's like, hello, did it occur to you to get a bigger pot? Did it occur to you to get something bigger so you could have more of the multitude that's coming at you? And I think sometimes we get rid of things because it's like, yeah, okay, whatever, I don't know what to do with this. But through this community, I want to create support so that way, you know, someone else can have a great idea. You know, something else can, you know, spark a conversation for you as you're starting from the finish line. When we're all there, this is the conversation that we're having, that it will spur you to, wait a minute, maybe I shouldn't discard that idea. I could capitalize on it. I could work with it. I could make it something phenomenal. And that's the goal, you know, not tossing it aside. I want to create a community where we're checking in and communicating. I am well. I am well. I am well. I'm excited. I'm grateful. I'm very grateful. I'm grateful for you guys, for this community. Just even it serves me in my own work of starting from the finish line, knowing that I'm not just speaking to you about it, but I am there, you know, taking action and seeing things evolve, which is phenomenal. Even seeing this month how we're growing and people have been coming on board. Welcome, all my new subscribers, all my new friends. I like to call you guys, not just subscribers, all my new friends. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Keep pressing that button, that subscription button, and just making sure that the bells are on. So that way when I'm live like this or a conversation, you could, you know, be part of it. Let me know what's going on with you. Where are things at with you? How are you doing? You know, we're all in this together to grow, to evolve, to excel. You know, excel. Life was not meant to be stagnant. I refuse to believe, you know, this is it. Like, what? There's so much more to do. Let's go for it. This is not it. There's plenty more. You know, a little thirsty from talking. Gotta stay hydrated. If you're there, stay hydrated, my friends, because Lord only knows it's getting hotter. Hot. Getting hot. Are you in a warm climate? How are things with you? What are you guys doing? What you guys enjoy doing? Tell me, talk to me, let me know. How's your journey going? What's going on with it? You all keep at it. Keep at it. If you feel like, you know, yeah, I actually did something to address that because someone mentioned they feel like they're starting and they stop. I'll put a video up on that. If you feel like you're in the space of starting from the finish line, starting with the end goal in mind, and really envisioning what that looks like, and seeing that your work is not propelling you forward, you're not moving forward, you're kind of stagnant, or you fell off and then you have to keep starting again. The falling off part, I want to speak to you on that. The falling off part is not an all bad thing, you know, because starting from the finish line, it's a different way of thinking. It's work. And sometimes it's like, whoa, I don't know how to process this and do all that. The falling off the, you know, the mark for all it's worth, that's going to happen. It's what you do afterwards. See, if you that happens and then you pick yourself up, you're like, nope, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna start again. Then know what, you're in good company, because that's happening to a good majority of us. Because no one keep going without feeling like, oh, sometimes it's like, oh my goodness. But that's when you train yourself to go back to your breath, take a deep breath, reprocess, refocus your energy, allow yourself to be in a space where, okay, I'm just having a moment here. I mean, honestly, I quote a lot of the things where human forms, we're having a human experience. That's it. That's it. As human, we're having an experience. That's not the end all. That's not all of it. So allow yourself to have those moments, those experiences. But come right back, come right back and refocus yourself on your goals and your plans and whatever it is that you're up to. Because that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Hello, King Alpha Male. Hello, hello. I love it. From South Africa, someone is. Oh, well, I'm glad you guys are watching and communicating. An elevation journey is something we're all on. There is not one person that I've spoken to that's not on an elevation journey. Nope. They are. They want to do things better, differently, more evolve every day. Hi, Dana. Hello. Welcome. Everyone wants that. They want to evolve and do things differently and better and grow. And that's what this is all about, for the growth of all of us. For the growth of all of us, so that way you could see, what? Things doesn't have to stay the same, Things does not have to stay the same. It's not a trophy to say, yeah, I'm hanging in there. For a time I used to say that I'm hanging. No, I don't want to hang. Why am I hanging? I could fall off. No, I'm thriving. I'm moving forward. I'm making progress. The words that we use, guys, it's so incredibly powerful. And I did a video on that, how our words, how it creates our world. The words that you're saying, I'm not hanging. I'm moving forward. I'm making progress. I'm elevating. I am on an elevation journey. Tell yourself that. Tell yourself that. You subscribe to this channel, you're part of the conversation, you're in the movement, you're in a space of elevation. Please keep telling yourself, I am on an elevation journey. It is your journey. You claim it, you speak of it, and that's where you're on. You are on an elevation journey. Yep. Don't doubt that. When you see, you don't see the progress or the success or the things that you envision, it's coming. Nothing happens overnight. It's coming. It's around the corner. It's waiting for you. Get if the remainder of the year, one of the things to get so much more disciplined and just determined to see the things that I'm up to done, to see the things that my friends, the people that I'm mentoring and speaking with, that they're up to see it done. It's like, wait a minute, let's do the work. It's gonna require doing the work. Not crazy work, but doing the work that really allow you. You've got to believe your own thing. It doesn't work if you don't even believe it. How many of you guys have goals and dreams and things that you want to accomplish, or even I was speaking to someone just recently, yeah, just recently, big New Year's resolution. And I was like, so how are you, where are you? And we have a connection every now and again, every couple of months, checking in. It's like, Bert, I think I overdid it. I said, okay, well, what have you done? And it's like, not a heck of a lot. Well, that's a start right there. And sometimes it's okay to pivot and revisit what it is and say, okay, how realistic is that? Not even how realistic is that. What am I willing to do and what am I willing to sacrifice for it? Because some of your dreams and goals, it's going to take some sacrifice. It's going to take some, being okay to be uncomfortable. Being okay to be uncomfortable and allowing yourself to have the opportunity to see it through. That's excellent, Dana. That positive conversation. I do, and I believe, and I know I will. There's no second guess on that. You don't leave room for, I'm going to try. You don't leave room for doubts, regardless of how it seems. It's like, you know what? I know I'm going to do it. If your goals doesn't stretch you, does it make you feel like, I don't know? I don't know. I know that some of the goals when I'm speaking to my mentors, I'm like, okay, I want them to tell me, look, cut it cut it down a bit, somewhat. But then I know they would never say that. But then I know I need to stretch myself. I want to stretch myself. I'm here for growth and development. What's a life without growing, you know? Come on, guys. If we repeat 2024 into 25, then what's the point? I'm here to remind you, daily reminders that I try to give you: keep going, get up, get going, stay focused, and do it. Whatever it is. Time's going to pass, anyways. Time is going to pass. It's not going to stand still, it's going to pass. So we might as well do the things that we're up to and just do it. Because time is not standing still, it's an opportunity for us to work our plans. If you feel you're always burnt down, you're always frustrated, things aren't happening, what are you creating for yourself? Not just punching the clock, doing what you have to do, paying the bills. Yeah, we all have them. But what are you creating for yourself? What's keeping you, invigorated, excited, and uplifted for you? Because we don't do things for ourselves like that. We go to work, we do what we're supposed to do, but we're grown folks. What is it that you dreamt of? Get back to dreaming about things again. And it doesn't mean, you envision the biggest thing. Start with little, small steps to seeing victory. Small steps. Put yourself in a space of end in mind. The end result, because you want the end result. Live at that space. Put yourself at that space, that excitement, that joy. Nobody reaches the end result and they're like, oh man. They're like, oh man, I never got there. Well, put yourself there. Practice that. Take a deep breath. What is it? I'm telling you, it is so challenging sometimes just to focus on the end result and what it is that we want. We're so used to, instant gratification or work hard to get somewhere, but not being happy or content until we get there. Why does it have to be like that? I'm here to tell you it doesn't. It does not have to be like that. You could put yourself there and create that moment, that joy, that peace. Allow yourself to experience that. The imagination is waiting, thirsting for it, eager, hungry for it. And then see what happens. And then see the transformation. Sometimes I think we're so afraid to be different, so afraid to step out of the norm, the conventional way of thinking or doing things. I'm here to tell you, my friends, when you're on an elevation journey, you're going to have to step out of that comfort zone, out of that, this is how I've known it to be. How's that working? And if it's not, you have 6 more, you have the rest of the year. Just try something different. Ugh, and I cringe because you all know I don't like the word try. But do something different. You want a different result. And I'm here to encourage you to tap into something different. Put yourself at the end in mind and keep envisioning it. When you feel like, I can't write it down, what's your end result? There's an exercise for you. Whatever it is, whatever your goals are, what are your end result to whatever it is that you're up to? Because once you accomplish that, something else comes. It becomes evolve, and it's fun. And it's like, oh, what else can I create? What else can I stand for? What else can I believe for? What else can I work towards? What else can I envision? How can I use my God-given imagination and see things fulfilled? We are so powerful as human beings, but we don't know it. We don't tap into it. We don't even believe it at times. Some people might hear this and say, what is she talking about? She's speaking foreign language. And I know that. And I know that to some. But the more you stick around and be in that, take this journey with me, be part of this journey of starting with the end in mind, allowing yourself to experience what is it like to have the feeling of the end result, the feeling of fulfillment. It's a powerful, powerful place to be. And you're a powerful person. Yeah, life circumstances and situation doesn't always make you feel powerful. You're like, yeah, right. Woman, do you know me? Not powerful. I don't feel, or whatever the story you might tell yourself. Well, I beg to differ. You know, you got a brain, you got a heartbeat, you have so much. You know, you have a power, you have an imagination. We used it so vividly when we were younger. We all used it. Oh, my imagination used to run wild. Like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, da, 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 da. The list goes on. My mother used to say, child, sit down, simmer down, because I wanted to go, I wanted to do things and experience life and all that it has to offer. And I've been fortunate, I've experienced quite a bit. I'm grateful. There's still so much more, and I don't want to miss a thing, you know. I want to encourage you, take on the journey of, living from the end result, your experiences. I have to put my glasses to see what you guys are saying. I can't see without them, at least not that well. Yes, yeah, it is a place of empowerment. Thank you for saying that. Yes, it is. You don't always feel it. Yeah, I know. Saying, starting with the end in mind. Yeah, it does. It empowers you. Like, wow, I can have this, whatever it is. I can be in that space. I can have these experiences. Because you really can. Who's saying you can't? You know? You can. Experience of a wish fulfilled. That you've got to believe, you've got to work. Um, that muscle memory, that imagination, that mind, that brain of ours, your heartbeat. It's a great place to be, to calm your thoughts, to get to know what's important to you. You don't want to miss out of not knowing what's important to you, what matters to you, to your life. We can't be so busy that we forget to check in, you know. I want to encourage you in the morning, midday, let's recenter yourself. An easy, easy way of doing that is to take a deep breath in through your nose, in through the mouth, out through the nose. Now do it with me. Let's do it. In through the nose, I should say. Breathe it out slowly. Take a deep, deep breath. You inhale as much as you can take in. And you slowly exhale. Mm-hmm. Allow yourself that. Recenter your thinking process. Recenter your mind. It's like, wait a minute, let me just recalibrate myself. Not just go with the chaos of the world, the fears, the concerns. If anything, I want to encourage you to do that. Do that more and more. I know we've been on here for almost a good half hour. And I'm gonna do the other video, the sequence of that, just to continue this conversation. But I want to encourage you, whatever it is that you're up to, start with the end in mind. Allow yourself to feel that victory. Put yourself there. Put yourself in a space of, it is well. It's accomplished. I'm enjoying it. I'm part of something big. My dreams, my goals, whatever your dreams and goals are, they matter. Breathe life into them continuously. Envision them. That's how you bring life into them. You envision them. You feel it. You hear whatever, where you're at. If it's in the nice garden, you hear the chirping sounds, whatever it is. Long before I lived here, I envisioned being in a place with a nice garden and just all the beauty, the serenity of the greenery and just everything. And I enjoy it, and that's why I come out and I share it with you guys. Nothing's impossible. Everything is available. You're a powerful, powerful being. I will not let you think differently. Just tap into the power of your imagination and allow yourself to feel the peace. If you feel yourself getting overwhelmed or just concerned, don't concern yourself with the end result. How, what? Just get yourself there and tell yourself, you know what? It is well. It will happen, and I'm going to stand for it. Don't keep doubting yourself. Oh, I don't know. I don't have the skills. Don't do that. Refocus yourself. Take a deep breath. Refocus. What we're talking about starting from the end in mind. That's what we're talking about. You can watch the videos so you can be part of the conversation. But we've been talking about it for a while now. Just wanted to stop in today just to chat, give you guys a reminder as I'll be putting a video out. Stay tuned, look out for that. But really train yourself, Alex, if you want to be part of this conversation of really starting with the end result, the end in mind. Imagine, use your imagination. Give yourself a chance, whatever your goals and dreams are, to see it to fruition, to see it come to life. You have that power. Step into it. Believe in it. Stand for it. Don't doubt yourself or your dreams or your goals. It's not bigger than you. If it's within you, you can bring it out. And I want to help propel that forward with you. That's my goal. That's my dream. That's my desire to give that to you guys. That's why I pop here on Sundays, not to keep you for a long time. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Join the conversation. Stay connected with me. Drop your questions. I'll answer them and stay connected and keep the conversation going. I'm going to let you guys be, so I have a full, busy afternoon, evening, but I definitely wanted to come on and connect with you. And I will see you in the next video. As always, take good care of yourself and take care of others. Thank you. All the best to you. Like, subscribe, join the conversation. Let's stay connected, okay? Good seeing you guys. Hi, welcome. You might have to watch the live again and make it public so you guys can see it, but I am going to jump off. It's been great talking to you guys. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for being part of this conversation. Let's keep going. We are on an elevation journey. Don't ever stop. All right, you take good care. Bye-bye. See you next time.